Good morning, and welcome to the Gym Show with your host, Jim. If you saw my video yesterday, you will know that I decided to start a water fast. This is now day 2. It's about 9 hours into day 2 because I started at 9 o'clock on Thursday evening. Things have been amazing, really, since I decided to commit to this. I basically committed to it yesterday morning. So I had my normal lemon water with apple cider vinegar drink in the morning, which has no calories, so it didn't really impede me starting, the night prior after I had a salad in the middle of the night or at 9 o'clock. So this has started. It's going really well. I had to do a new morning routine today to go with it, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Obviously, I'm not doing the workout because that would take way too much energy. So I'm getting up, tie the tiger, turning off the alarm, so I don't need all that motivation. And then I'm going into a stretch, just like a 5-minute stretching period, which was really nice this morning. And then I'm not taking the really intense cold shower because, again, that's a lot of energy being used up. My body trying to keep itself warm. So I'm rinsing off, but not as cold. Maybe like a lukewarm or luke cold shower. Not a freezing cold shower. Anyway, and that's the routine I'm following. And then I'm gonna go get a glass of water with some minerals added when I'm done with this video. So that's my new morning routine. And then I'll go into the period of writing. Obviously making a video right now. Get into that creative space in that morning period. Now, what is interesting? I'm gonna do it for 7 days is my plan. I may not go that long. I'm just gonna listen to my body. Because you go into ketosis, which is your body using fat for energy when you do a water fast. And I don't know that I have that much body fat I can use for this process because I've been doing, raw vegan for quite a while. I've been intermittent fasting pretty much every day as part of that also. So I don't feel like I have that much that I can use. So when my body says, hey, we're now using up your muscle tissue or your muscles, your organs or whatever. When it starts using up stuff that I need, I think my body will tell me, and then I will start having some food. But my goal here is I think I can do 7 days. That's when I'm going to visit family anyway, which will probably be a higher stress situation and maybe not the best time to be water fasting. And my mom will say, eat something before you kill yourself. Mom, there you go. So we'll see how long I go. That's the goal. This is day 2. I'm gonna play it by ear as we go. Now, what happened yesterday? I already feel like huge changes have started to happen. This is something I knew I needed to do for a while, so I was following my heart and actually doing it. Yesterday morning, I want to say it was even before I committed to doing it, I had a real significant emotional breakthrough. I wrote a post called Letting Go, and in the middle of the post, I was just talking about my old persona. I used to drink a lot, and I was kind of a womanizer. I was trying to be the cool guy because I had self-esteem issues, basically. As a little kid, I'd always been kind of shy, and I'd seen the other guys that were like being exciting and engaging and joking around, and people liked them. And so I basically tried to play that persona. I saw those same people, throughout my life. Was friends with them by the time that I kind of started to do this. So that was a piece of myself that I let go, an image that I carried around. And that was pretty easy. But one that was harder to let go of was being a gamer. And I realized that the reason that is that being a gamer and playing games was actually representative of my relationship with my little brother. Because that's what we did when we were kids. And it totally changed it for me entirely. I mean, when I realized that, I cried a little bit. It was immediately emotional to realize what had been going on and why games were so important to me and part of me. And then my children, right after that revelation came into the room, I don't remember what they wanted, but then I talked to them about their relationship and how it would be something that they would remember for their whole lives, and try to be grateful for it in the moment, which who knows if they'll take that to heart, but I did my best to impart that wisdom to them. And so what happened is I decided to do the water fast shortly thereafter. Hallie and I watched Steve's 30th video. We finally got around to watching that. And this is all in the other video. But anyway, so I decided to do the water fast at that point after that discussion. And shortly thereafter, later in the day, I deleted a bunch of the games off my computer. Probably the biggest thing was that if you're not familiar with Humble Bundle, it's a super cheap way to acquire computer games. And I had been a monthly subscriber. It was like $13 a month for $100 worth of games that they would choose in like this bundle basically. And they also have little humble sales where you can pay just $1 and get some games. So I've been doing that just to feed that addiction, right? Feed that part of myself that was sad I didn't talk to my brother as much anymore by looking at games and making that purchase on a regular basis. And I was able to let that go. So I canceled the subscription. I deleted. I used to play World of Tanks and World of Warships a lot. I did a lot, and I still had them. I deleted those off my computer. It's just complete change, total and complete change of my mindset, because I saw what was really going on there. And when I talk about this being from my past, I need some water. I was reading Kyle Cease's book yesterday also, and he actually started talking about this fact, which made total sense now because I had just gone through this. He was saying these foods that we're addicted to, they're probably the foods that our mom made us when we were sad, when we were kids. Like all of these addictions can potentially relate back to childhood. And we don't necessarily understand that, right? I didn't understand what this gaming thing was all about. I wasn't even playing them a lot anymore, but it was just letting go of that persona was what was so hard, because it was like letting go of a big piece of my childhood. So a lot is already happening on this water fast. I'm following my heart with going down this path for a week. So it's going to be an interesting journey, I think. And I will keep providing updates on the fast itself and the other things that happen because of it. See you tomorrow.